I'm Greg Tine.
And I'm Jennifer Tine, and we chose Magnolia Ridge to build our Simmons home in.
Actually, on a recommendation of the realtor that we were using, we took a look at a Zillow listing of a local property, and we liked the amount of square footage, and we liked the location, but for the price point that we were looking at, it required at least $100,000 more of renovation. And our realtor was like, I know somebody you got to talk to. And she referred us over to Randy, and as soon as we got in there, it felt like home. The community was great. When we took a look at Simmons Homes was when the Willow floor plan had just opened up. So it was the right floor plan, right amount of square footage, right location, and things just fell together.
When Greg retired from the military, we ended up in downtown Owasso in a loft apartment, and that was kind of our segue, and we thought maybe in 5 years we were going to build. We weren't even looking to build at the time. We were just trying to get an idea for 3 to 5 years down the road. Our realtor, she said, I've got the perfect model. It's a brand new model in Magnolia Ridge, and I want you to go talk to Randy. And in 24 hours we were sitting with Randy, and
Yeah, and we had also gotten news that our first grandchild was going to be born within 10 months. So we were like, we need to put some roots down. A loft apartment's fun for us, but not being grandma and grandpa.
no.
When we met with Randy and sat down and talked with her, we thought we were just going to basically get a very thin folder of information from Simmons. Instead, what we got was a comprehensive notebook that laid out the Simmons process. She also talked to us about the materials used, the construction process, and we felt like it was a completely robust system that was comprehensive, that every step was already thought out for us. So we had a lot of security in making that decision to go with Simmons as a builder. And the materials that that Simmons uses are very reputable. And the fact that the home is so super energy efficient, we were like, we'd be silly not to do something like this, to build a home of this quality. It actually fit everything we were looking for.
Well, when we came to the design studio, we worked with Adrienne. She understood what we were looking for, gave us suggestions based on what we shared with her, and made the process super easy. And she understood some of the things we were looking for specifically within the home. There's a cloffice area that we didn't want to use as a closet or an office because of having a new grandchild on the way. We wanted to use it as a little play area. So she helped us work through that design specifically for us, and he loves it now. It's his favorite spot in the house, and so it's our favorite spot in the house.
Yeah, and the bump out too. While we were
right.
sitting there working with Adrienne, looking at the floor plan and all, I think it was Lori who actually made the recommendation. Have you ever considered a bump out? We were like, what's a bump out? So she explained to us about that and how it works with a mortgage and adding square footage and everything. And that's another key piece to our design that we felt it was like, this is incredible. After the design process, and we entered into the construction phase of it, Simmons did a fantastic job of keeping us informed. Casey was very, very communicative in the whole process. He was easy to get a hold of as the construction was happening, when the trades were coming in, the concrete pour, the framers, and everything. So it kind of helped keep us informed, even though we didn't have eyes on directly what was happening.
But we also enjoyed getting to drive by quite frequently,
Yes.
and to see for ourselves exactly what was going on step by step. And I think throughout the whole process, from the beginning with Randy all the way through the end, one thing that stood out was that everybody has been so personable and caring and authentic.
Yes.
And it's made it was probably the easiest home purchase we've ever made, and it's our only build we've ever done, but we've lived in multiple states because of his military career, and this was by far the easiest purchase of a home and far exceeded our expectations for building a home. We absolutely love our community.
Yes.
We love the sidewalks, we love the walking trail features, we love the swimming pool. It's great to see so many of the neighbors utilizing everything in the community. Everyone's friendly, courteous. We love seeing the families with the little ones, and we also love seeing the people that are our age, that are the empty nesters and just wanted to downsize and be in a more moderate sized home, out there conversing and getting along and looking out for one another too.
Yeah, it was really neat. We had Halloween, of course, this past October. It was our first in our home, you know, just a sense of community of the kids coming up and the parents talking with you. Everybody acts like they've known you for a long time. You know, everybody says hi, waves to you. You know, it's great. The sense of community in Magnolia Ridge is fantastic. Simmons took a very overwhelming type of process between the finances, the construction, having to get everything to work out in a particular timeline. They compressed that into a very robust, comprehensive process that's easy to understand, and they don't rush anything. You are the most important thing as the buyer to Simmons Homes, and they want to ensure your satisfaction, and they want to do it right. It is the most incredible experience we've had in getting into a home in our lives. Yes.
Everybody we've talked to from Simmons loves their job, and it reflects in how they treated us as customers and how we still interact with them today, because we still run into the people from the build process and in town, and they remember your name.
They do. Yeah.
And they ask how you're doing. They remember your home, and we know they deal with so many people in so many homes, but the fact that they remember is very important.
Yeah, it transcended from being a business contact into a friendship. You really truly feel like you're part of the family when you buy with Simmons.